Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing? I'm going to give some time for everybody to come on in. And y'all, if I get to choking, it's because I put too much cinnamon in my coffee this morning. So y'all don't make fun of me. It's been a while since I've been here. And I just want to talk this morning about something that God kind of was ministering to me about this morning as I was just kind of getting up and going about my day. And getting ready for my day. I was getting ready to take my morning shower and just kind of getting my stuff together. And I started off praying, but then somewhere in my mind, I drifted over into kind of grumbling and complaining about something that I had planned, right? That I wanted to do. And in my mind, I started kind of complaining about how something else that I had to do affected the thing I really wanted to do. And I wasn't really, y'all look at this little piece of hair up here. Y'all just let me talk with this piece of hair sticking up. But I was kind of grumbling about it and I wasn't really frustrated. I was just kind of thinking about the inconvenience and thinking about how what I wanted to do was overshadowed by this other thing that I needed to do. And what I love, good morning, sis. What I love is that in these moments that you are just kind of going about your everyday life, right? God will really interrupt those moments and minister to you in a way that you weren't expecting. Like, I wasn't expecting when I got up this morning that I was going to get a whole talking to from God about what true love looked like. But just in this moment when He knew that, and I wasn't talking out loud, like I wasn't complaining out loud, I wasn't saying nothing out loud, but in my heart and in my mind, my heart posture was in this place of kind of moaning and grumbling and complaining about how tired I was, complaining about how now I've got to find time to do this other thing because I didn't get to do it because I had to do something else. And how many times do we allow, oh, I missed you guys too, I really did. How many times do we think about something that we had to do, whether it just be something we needed to do or something that we had to do for someone else? How often do we think about those things as an inconvenience? Not because we don't want to do them, but because maybe they hold us up from doing something else, or maybe we have to reschedule some things, or maybe we have to move some things around. And so, as I was getting up this morning and getting ready to take my shower and getting ready to clock in, because I work from home, God kind of stopped me and He was like, I hear you in your mind complaining. Now, you guys remember the Bible says that God knows our thoughts before we ever think them. And I love that in His love for you, He will interrupt a thought that He knows He needs to interrupt to deposit something in you that you need. So whether it's just to teach you a quick little lesson, whether it is to correct your heart posture, whether it is to give you some encouragement that you need for the day or for the time, He will meet you where you are. So as I'm moving around in my room and I'm getting my stuff together, He kind of interrupts me, and I feel Him saying, I hear you in your mind complaining about this thing, and I understand that it's not the way you saw things going, right? But think about what true love really looks like. True love is not doing something and then complaining about it. True love, real love, when you're doing something out of love, is not about how you feel about it, how it affects you, how it's causing you to have to move things around or be inconvenienced. It is about putting someone else above yourself. And what He kind of took me through was this picture of Christ's love for us. And I just was like, why are you talking to me about this morning? I'm fine. I know what love looks like. I'm not tripping. I was just kind of having a moment. And I felt like what God was saying to me was, I need to interrupt this moment that you're having, though, because there's something I want to teach you in this moment. There's something I need you to understand in this moment, because maybe you thought you knew what real love was, but your heart posture is saying something different this morning. So I kind of got frustrated with God a little bit because I'm like, look, I'm just trying to get up this morning. I'm just trying to take my shower so I can get ready to clock in for this long day ahead of me. And you're interrupting me, talking to me about a thought that I'm having that like was a private thought. And I'm going back and forth with God about this. And he's saying to me, chastising me about the complaining that I was doing in my mind and about how it was affecting my heart posture. Out of the heart flow the issues of life. Out of the abundance of our heart come the things that we feel, come the truths, the things that we believe are truths. So because I was complaining in my mind, God understood and knew that this was impacting my heart posture and my ability to really show true love. Now this was a very small thing, but God's mission in our life